180 degrees triangle, right? That's the way it works. That's how they can do it with a sextant.
Today we will learn about navigation by Brian's Not So Logic and the Goat. Today Brian will teach us how you will find your location using a sextant and 2 lighthouses.
With a sextant you can measure, if you know the distance between 2 points, you can determine where on land, you can determine where the distance to your boat or where you are in relation to those points. I'll show you again. Here you have 2 lighthouses and you have a boat, and one is a 50 degree angle here and a 60 degree angle here, and the distance is whatever 10 miles. Then if you want to know how far you are from those, or what position you're in relation to those two, you're going to use trilateration, right? You're going to use 180 degrees triangle, right? That's the way it works. That's how they can do it with a sextant horizontally, right? Because they don't use it vertically. They can use it vertically, with lighthouses and stuff, with the sextant, but they can't do it with the celestials vertically, because they don't know the height of the celestials. But they can do lighthouses vertically and determine their distance from a lighthouse or something, or a piece of land, when you know the height of it or whatever. But they can also determine their distance between 2 locations horizontally, right? So that's another thing they can do. They can't do that with curved lines at more than 180 degrees or less than 180 degrees. It just doesn't work. In reality, regardless of the size of the triangle, it has to adhere to 180 degrees. Right? It's impossible. This is a triangle. It's impossible for it not to have 180 degrees internally.
Once again, Brian shows that he knows nothing about navigation and have no experience of it. The first thing you will use when you navigate is a chart. And if you don't have radar and no GPS and want to find your location when you see lighthouses, the next thing you need is a compass and then some more tools. There are not many experienced sailors that would choose the sextant for this task. Let me explain how this would be done in reality. Let's assume that this is a ship in the sea outside Dublin. In reality, it's a lighthouse outside Dublin. I see this lighthouse and I measure the angle to it to be 303 degrees. And I see this lighthouse at an angle of 248 degrees. So let's use the chart. First we draw a line roughly 303 degrees, and then we draw the second one 248 degrees. And where those 2 lines meets, the ship bar, or in this case the lighthouse. No sextant needed, no calculations needed, because if you are at sea you must have a compass and you must have a chart, otherwise you're lost. And Brian's logic is lost. He wouldn't find his way out at sea. Brian's example is not an example from a site about navigation. It's from a small YouTube channel called Goat Math. The channel tries to learn people to do mathematics. Oh dear. I hope you enjoyed this dumpster fire. I will be back soon. Have a nice day. Bye.